It's on now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news for this Wednesday, November 19th, 2014. Good evening, everyone. Peter Wiggins here. Your 11 o'clock news headlines here, and top story at 11 o'clock here is President Obama appeared to be zeroing in on Wednesday on a set of immigration policy changes that could protect 2.5 to 4.9 million people from deportation as he prepared to address the nation Thursday night to make his case for reform. Accusations of sexual assault against Bill Cosby have flared up in recent weeks, as Cosby's comeback unravels as rape claims reemerge. Second wave of lake effect snow began falling on parts of western New York and upstate New York on Wednesday night on its way to add much 3 more feet of snow to the 5-foot-plus blanket that's already paralyzed much of the region. A second Frenchman was identified Wednesday after appearing on masculine and grisly execution video among jihadists of the Islamic State in Iraq and Lebanon, also many of whom are believed to be Western fighters. Senator reports criticized Goldman and J.P. Morgan over their influence. Mozilla has ended their 10-year relationship with Google and will instead make Yahoo the default search engine of open source Firefox browser in both the U.S. both on desktop and on the mobile devices. In Jerusalem, Israelis and Palestinians expressed fear Wednesday that their decades-old conflict was moving beyond the traditional nationalist struggle between two people fighting for their homelands and found in their broad and far-reaching religions. Police in Honduras have arrested 2 men over the killing of beauty queen Maria Jose Alvarado, 19, and her sister were vanished on a night out last week. In its effort to strike a nuclear deal with Iran, the Obama administration faced a 2-part challenge for general agreement in the international negotiations and then selling it at home. In Washington, the Secret Service arrested an Iowa man outside of the White House on Wednesday who had a hunting rifle ammunition in his car, according to law enforcement officials. A federal judge ruled Wednesday that Montana's constitutional limited marriage to a man and a woman violates the 14th Amendment Equal Protection Clause. Newly released emails that sent to and from Missouri public safety officials showed that the state police kept in place in charge of security in Ferguson after Michael Brown's death from both verified and praised for attempts to release some 40 days militarized. In Sacramento, California, the most expensive congressional race in the nation ended on Wednesday with no changes. Democratic Representative Emily Barrera was re-elected as Sacramento area seat that was wrested from the Republican control just 2 years ago. 2 local New England states up at the New York State crews pick up to 6 feet of snow in the Buffalo, New York area as acting Mass DOT Commissioner Frank DePaul said front-end loaders and other equipment will be sent to the Empire State and can also be sent to their own equipment and personnel to the Buffalo area. Most Japanese stocks rose as the yen touched a 7-year low against the dollar after minutes of the Federal Reserve highlighted the divergence of global monetary policy. With the Fed's near zero policy also headed by someone 75 or older and lost $2,700 annually in interest income. Asian equity markets were mixed on Thursday as traders reacted to the key economic data from Japan and China, declining commodity prices also weighing on resource-heavy bourses in the region. The tech journalist says at the center of Uber's latest controversy is a clear message. Both Uber and the CEO need to be held accountable. Take a look at Dow Jones and the rest. 1768.73 down 2.09, SP 524.72 down 3.08, and Nasdaq 4675.71 down 26.73. Taylor Swift's 1989 tops U.S. Billboard album chart again. With its steady pace of lack of slam bang extra secrets, the Hunger Games plays a game of risk with Mockingjay Part 1 after 2013. Thrill and entertaining, Hunger Games Catch and Fire, the third of the 4th film cycle attempted by Suzanne. U2 frontman Bono was injured far worse than reported when he crashed his bike in New York Central Park on Sunday. What was first described by the band as a spill, with surgery required actually numerous severe factors, one of which was. It's a trade came to as Disney Cinderella's back with a live-action twist, a trail for a remake of the popular Disney movie rebooted today. It's safe to say this is a film plenty of fans will want to see. NASA has released a striking visualization of how carbon dioxide flows around the world in a simulation plumes of greenhouse gas in the atmosphere from major industrial centers from the continent to continent with the global. Satellite buffs have watched a Russian spacecraft perform a series of maneuvers, prompted concerns that Russia has deployed a satellite killer. A woman has died apparently of a heart attack in a Brooklyn salon who had been recently been in one of the countries most affected by the Ebola outbreak tested a negative for the virus, New York City health officials said on Wednesday. Our transmission electron graph shows Ebola virus particles that is undated. Head-on image released by the U.S. Army Medical Research Institute of Infectious Diseases in Frederick, Maryland. The most infamous of all the fats, trans fats that are apparently not only bad for the heart but bad for the brain as well, according to a new study presented by the American Heart Association meeting this week. In the face of revolt by task people, the Board of Health at Westminster Mass voted Wednesday to drop a proposal to ban the sale of all tobacco and nicotine products. Take a look at New England Insults here. In Drake, the four newest members of the Drake Police Department include a Master of Science degree holder, a former corrections officer, two active members of the Air National Guard, and a Army National Guard, and a former Drake High School football star. In Wesley Redoubt, swept to fire Clark Falls building. Smoke was showed upon arrival. Engine crews making entry. Smoke showed in the attic, and other crews went in the roof, cutting vents at the side. And it's Sunderland, Massachusetts at 127 Main Street. North Main Street, heavy snow from a structure. SFD requested mutual aid as Amherst, Leverett, Greenfield, Montague, and South Deerfield Inwood. And in Chicopee, police are looking for an elderly man. With manager has been missing since early Wednesday evening, and with it's a happy news here. The Chicopee police has confirmed that the man located safe and sound. So thank you, Chicopee police, for locating him now. He's safe and sound. Peter Chellen News Times now, 11:06 here, and it's time now for a little traffic report here, and it's smooth sailing on highways and byways in New England here, except for a few slow spots, the 11th hour here. Tobin Bridge on the northbound side, slow due to road construction in Charlestown roadway reduced to 2 lanes on Tobin Bridge, northbound between City Square Tunnel and Beacon Street, off-ramp in Chelsea. Mass Pike on the westbound side, slow from South Boston all the way down for Prue Tunnel. Mass Pike on the southbound side, slow from Mass Avenue down through Dorchester, and Mass Pike on the northbound side, slow from South Boston all the way down to the tip of the Tunnel on the northbound side. Here, due to some road work, Boston Road construction, 2 lanes close to 93 northbound after Second Bridge to exit 29, Route 23, northbound Sullivan Square, southbound in Somerville, reported by DOT. Alston Road construction, right lane closed on Mass Pike eastbound between Interchange 20, Alston Bandit Tolls eastbound, and Prudential Tunnel in Boston here. And in Quincy Road construction, right lane closed on Expressway both northbound and southbound between Exit 9 and Adams Street, northbound and Bryant Avenue, southbound Exit 16 South Adams Street, northbound South Bay Mall, southbound and Boston reported by DOT. And in Dedham Road construction, 3 lanes closed on Route 120 both northbound and southbound by Exit 16, Route 109 single by DOT. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this late Wednesday night here as we take a look at the weather situation here on this late Wednesday night. Here are current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 11 o'clock. 20 degrees, that temperature overcast, skies, humidity 75%. Wind speed is calm, barometer 3 below 9 inches, 2 by 21 degrees, and physically at 10 miles. Okay, let's take a look at current conditions with region here. It is 30 degrees, that temperature now in Boston. 33 out of Boston Harbor, 29 in Pittsburgh, 25 out in Bedford, 29 in Beverly, 30 in Gloucester, 27 in Naval, 25 in Worcester, 26 in Sturbridge, 27 in Webster, 20 in Milford, 27 in Norwood, 24 in Taunton, 25 in New Bedford, it's 36 in Plymouth and Provincetown, 37 in Falmouth, 38 in Chatham, 39 in Marks, 41 in Cape Cod Bay, 40 in Nantucket, it's 39 in Buckingham Sound, 36 in Westlake, 30 in Providence, 28 in Smithfield, it's 34 in New York, 34 in Innislip, 40 in Montauk, 36 in Long Island Sound, 33 in Bridgeport, 33 in New Haven, 29 in Denver, 27 in Waterbury, 31 in Meriden, 30 in Hartford and Windsor, 29 in Springfield, 26 in Amherst, 28 in Greenfield, 28 in Ethel, 24 in Pittsfield, 27 in North Abs, 28 in Albany, New York, 28 in Saratoga Springs, 23 in Brentland, 26 in Bainton, 22 in Bradford, Vermont, 27 in Keene, New Hampshire, 25 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, and in Concord, New Hampshire, 27 in Laconia, New Hampshire, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's 30 in Portland, Maine, 25 in Concord, New Hampshire, 24 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 28 in Nashville, New Hampshire. Here. Okay, take a look at the map situation here. It's cold front stretching down the Pacific coastline here. Cold front stretching from Alberta, stretching down from Montana, Wyoming, down from Central Plains, from Nebraska and Kansas, and stretching to Seminole, Missouri, and stretching it down for Ohio Valley and up to North Central Ohio, and a warm front from Eastern Ohio down for West Virginia, and Virginia down for Western North Carolina, and a pink front down for Eastern Michigan. We got a front from Eastern UP and Michigan up in Ontario here. We got a front from Central Arkansas down for Southern Oklahoma and down for Texas. And we got a front down for Colorado, down for New Mexico, and a front from Oregon, down for Nevada. And high pressure 7 Idaho and western New Mexico. And a front up in Ontario here. Well, you have some low pressure western Arizona, northern Idaho, some Wyoming, eastern Colorado, southern South Dakota, and western Texas. And we got some high pressure in southeastern Alabama, eastern Carolinas, and low pressure in northern Michigan here. 29 degrees on temperature tonight here in Detroit. It's 37 out in Pittsburgh, 30 in Washington, D.C., 39 out in Atlanta, Georgia, 65 in Miami, 62 in Brownsville, 51 in Dallas, Texas, 27 in Kansas City, 26 in Omaha, Nebraska, 23 in Chicago, 21 in Minneapolis, that's 37 in Great Albuquerque, New Mexico, 34 in Denver, 38 in Salt Lake City, Utah, 63 out in Phoenix, 52 in Las Vegas, 19 in Great Falls, Montana, 45 in Seattle, 61 in San Francisco, 63 down in Los Angeles. There. Take a look at the radar situation. It shows light to moderate bands of snow around central western Massachusetts up in the upstate New York here and Saratoga Springs and stretching up in the suburban New Hampshire, stretching down to Northern and Central Connecticut down for Hartford, down for A4 from Hartford and Newport and Waterbury and near North Brickfield here. Some snow showers went southeastern Ridgefield County in New York State, went southeastern New York State and down for Connecticut between Stamford and Bridgeport around Norwalk here. And we're seeing some snow showers between Fall River and Bedford here, around Westport to Dartmouth, and snow showers around Fall River and down through Little Compton around Tiverton and western portions of Westport, Port Massachusetts, and seeing some snow showers around the Outer Cape Mountains around Bourne and Sandwich around Wareham down from the Bedford here, and a lot of snow showers around Middleburg, covering around Plymouth, while we're seeing some rain showers around Fairhaven and stretching down for Falmouth and down for Hyannis here. And another line of patches of snow showers went southeast New Hampshire from east of Derry, stretching down for Newburyport, Beverly, and Linden, stretching out to sea with rain showers off the sea. And we're seeing some snow showers around the mid-coast of Maine, near Augusta, around Bar Harbor, and southeastern Maine. Snow showers western and eastern portions of Nova Scotia, rain showers out of Nova Scotia, rain, sleet, and snow showers around southeastern portions of Prince Edward Island, and some snow showers eastern and western portions of Quebec here. And we're going to zoom it out, and it shows snow showers around New Hampshire, and moderate bands of snow around New Hampshire, Vermont. And we'll zoom you out, and it shows lake effect, snow showers affect the Great Lakes to the section of central western Pennsylvania here, and it's stretching out of Michigan, northern Indiana, Illinois, that's central Iowa, western Wisconsin, up to UP, Michigan, then after southern Ontario here. We're seeing some sleet and rain showers south central Pennsylvania down for western Maryland and northern West Virginia with a few rain showers mixed with it, while seeing some sleet showers with central portion of Idaho, southern portion of Oregon, down for northern Nevada, rain showers up in northern California, and rain showers in northwestern Oregon. It's curving up to Washington coastline and southwestern portion of British Columbia. Snow showers with sleet central portions of British Columbia, and snow showers in southern portions of Saskatchewan here. Take a look at our satellite loop here, and it shows a lot of clouds coming from much of New England and stretching it down for the Great Lakes and stretching it down Minnesota and Iowa, stretching up to the Dakotas up in the northeast of Montana and stretching it to Seminole, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. And a lot of clouds from British Columbia stretching down through the Pacific Northwest and Intermountain region down for Rockies and then down for western Texas here. And a lot of clouds around central Tennessee down Kentucky and around the Great Lakes and the down from New England out to sea here. And spotty clouds from British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and a lot of clouds from eastern Manitoba down for Ontario down for Quebec here, and out of Atlantic Canada here. Let's take a look at what's going on in the tropics here, even as we speak here. Okay, disturbance 1. Showers and thunderstorms associated with a westward moving 12 low pressure located about 600 miles southwest of Venezuela, Mexico, have become a little more concentrated this afternoon. However, upper level winds are not currently conductive for tropical cyclone formation. Formation chance fires. Low 10% formation chance fire days. Low 10% here. And let's take a look at forecast discussion around the region here. Heavy rain possible in parts of the Pacific Northwest coast and snow to the Great Lakes, and temperatures will be 15-20 degrees below average from the northern plains to Great Lakes and Ohio Valley. A storm over the upper Great Lakes will move northeastward to northeastern Canada by Friday as a system will produce lake and snow over the Great Lakes by Thursday evening in the wake of the storm. Northwest flow over the lakes will aid in producing lake effect snow downwind from the Great Lakes Thursday night to Friday morning. Meanwhile, high pressure over the plains will move eastward to the Ohio Valley by Friday by circulation around the high will pull moisture from the western Gulf of Mexico that will open around an east-west front over the southern plains, lower Mississippi Valley, producing showers and thunderstorms along the western Gulf Coast Thursday evening into Friday morning. Rain will develop over the parts of the central summit plains and the lower Mississippi Valley by Friday morning. Upper level trail over the Pacific will move onshore over the west coast by Friday. The energy will produce rain over the northern central California on Wednesday evening. That will produce rain over the Pacific Northwest on Thursday and Friday. Snow will be developed over the parts of the higher elevations over northern California on Thursday and will move in the parts of the highest elevations into the Pacific Northwest by Friday. In addition, rain and freezing rain will develop over parts of the Pacific Northwest late Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and additionally, snow will develop over parts of the Northern Rockies on Thursday evening and Friday morning. Furthermore, rain will develop over parts of the Southern California by Friday morning. And take a look at forecast discussion around it. Region here. High pressure over the region moves east tonight. And a weak to surface may bring a few snow showers to the south coast tonight and our series. Another shot of unseasonably cold air expected Thursday night and Saturday. Significant warm-up is in store by Sunday and early next week. As still moving out to Texas will likely bring some rain to southern New England Sunday night and early next week. Low middle level clouds have overspread the region. As radar showing some light precipitation, which was mainly enough. Moving across southern New England, still a lot of dry air and low levels to overcome per 0-0. Soundings and large TD tropical depressions after midnight. The focus for snow and rain showers will be shifted to the south coast of Cape and Islands. The increase in southwest wind will respond to the mild air over the Cape and Islands, where temperatures already upper 30s around 40 degrees. Any precipitation area likely most wave, but it's just inland from the canal overnight to the 30s. Temperatures down in the 20s with light winds. Those expected to rise overnight in the 30s along the coastal plain as southwest winds increase. In fact, gusts to 30 miles per hour likely across the Cape and Islands overnight and immediate south coast. Okay, let's take a look at tomorrow's highs. We're going to see 42 for Boston, 38 for Worcester, 40 in Hartford, 42 in New York City, Wants be 37 in Concord, 36 in Albany, and 32 out of Rutland, Vermont. Here. So we're going to draw. Line will be in the 40s for much of eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island, much of Connecticut there. And then for 72 in New York, and it'll be in the 30s for much of central and western Massachusetts, up to much of northern New England here, and up to upstate New York, except for portions of south coastal New Hampshire, sea coastal New Hampshire, and southern Maine will reach temperatures of around 40 degrees here, which is 41 out in Portland, Maine here. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. While you're sleeping in the overnight hours of tonight, we have some cloudy skies below about 25 degrees. Southwest wind about 6 miles per hour. For Thursday, most cloudy skies are gradually becoming sunny skies at about 43 degrees. Southwest wind about 7 to 14 miles per hour with gusts at 42 miles an hour. Thursday, mostly cloudy skies low about 22 degrees. West wind about 6 to 8 miles per hour. For Friday, sunny sky about 36 degrees. West wind about 9 to 11 miles per hour. Gusts at 25 miles per hour. So precipitation 0%. Friday night, clear sky low about 19 degrees. Precipitation 0% with a west wind about 5 to 7 miles per hour. So if you're going to the Northern High School JV football game against Bellingham tonight, Friday night, bundle up because it's going to be another cold day on tap. For Saturday, most clouds got about 30, low about 30 degrees. For Sunday, part skies got about 51 degrees. Saturday night, chance of rain, punch about between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. otherwise. Clouds got low about 41 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. For Monday, chance of rain, most clouds got about 62, low about 40 degrees. Chance of precipitation is between 40 and 50%. For Tuesday, part skies got about 58 degrees. So that chance of shots, most clouds got low about 37 degrees and precipitation 30%. And for Wednesday, chance of shots, part skies got about 47 degrees. Precipitation 40%. Bears, what a phrase all the night. A cloudy night and tap. And then a mostly kind of sunny, a little mild, but a little cold. Let's be with Xavier. Good night. What a good positive. I'll be see you tomorrow morning with a morning report. Good night. What a good positive. See you in the morning.